We're back at another customer's house. Have some front rotors to do on a 2010. They're vacuuming, I'm sorry. So just gotta do some front rotors, oil change, and winter tires. So I'm finished setting up, pop back on. Alright, got my light set up. Got my other light down here. I'm just gonna get this wheel off. I think it's a 21. That snub nose, you know what I mean? Oh, they torqued that one on good. Give it a little kick. Roll it under the car for safety. Alright, so we're gonna undo this caliper bolt first. Not all the way, just enough so we can swing it up. So we're gonna undo this one a little bit and undo this one all the way. Stand it up, and then before we do anything else, we're just gonna push that piston back in. All you need is one of these tools, really cheap on Amazon. The links are in the description if you want to pick one up. I think they're like 15 to 20 bucks, and then it's pretty solid. Has a nut on the back here, so you can use your ratchet if you're having a hard time twisting this with your hands. So you kind of need two hands to do this. So I'm gonna do this and then get right back to you. All right, set it up just like this. You can use the old brake pad to cover the piston up. Twist to the right, clockwise, pushes the piston back in. All right, when you've done that, now you can take this bolt back out. Now both bolts are out. The other one's here, the lower one. And then you're gonna get one of these. If you don't have one of these, you could just use whatever and tie the caliper up and hang it on something up here. I usually use the springs on the suspension just so it's not dangling and putting pressure on the line. Just like that, it's out the way, hanging over there. You don't have to worry about that again. This slider is stuck. Oh, got it to move. We're gonna have to pull this off, re-grease it. This one's moving just fine. All right, take the other pad out. Now we're gonna take off the caliper mounting brackets. Let's see, I think I got the size right here. Okay, that is, ladies and gentlemen, come on, where are you? Is this faded off? 17. Wow. Yeah, don't drop it. All right, you got your caliper bracket off, nice and gently. Now, somebody you don't have to be gentle with. It's the old rotor. First, you give a tug on it, not coming off. No worries. Just like that. For this part, you usually get a wire brush or a wired wheel, whatever you have. Clean up some of the surface rust right here before you put the new brake rotor on. Alright, now that that's done, we're gonna get our anti-seize and rub it all over here. Alright, so right now, after we clean it up with the wire wheel, we're just gonna rub some anti-seize on. It doesn't matter. Anti-seize, grease, whatever you have, doesn't have to be crazy. This just makes the next time you do a brake job, the rotor comes off easy. Alright, get at the next step. Alright, if you're it comes with the retaining screw holes, but this car doesn't have it, so you don't really have to line these holes up. And then you're gonna want to spray your rotor with brake cleaner to get off the factory oils and whatever, but I do that at the end. And then what I do, since it doesn't have the retaining screw to hold it still, just grab a lug nut, screw it on. So your new brake pads should come with new clips. Sometimes they don't. It depends on how much you cheaped out. So before you take these out, make sure they're the same. Because if worse comes to worse, you can always reuse your old clips. You just got to clean it up a little bit. But these are the exact same clips. So, and watch how they're orientated. These parts always stick out. So you just put the pad in and twist it and it locks in. So I'm just gonna pop these out, clean this up, and then pop these guys in. No big deal. Wire brush, wire wheel, whatever you have, get some of the rust off. Doesn't have to be too pretty. That's it. And that's pretty much it. Grab your bolt. Sliders point in, obviously. Once you get the top one started, pretty much golden. That's it. The back one separate. Alright, so the pads, you just line them up like this, and then you just twist them in, and they just pop in just like that. The back obviously is going to be a little bit harder, but what you can do to cheat is turn the steering wheel to you so you can see behind it, but I'm just going to do it by feel. That now it's easier for you to handle, and if you compressed it all the way, the pads are seated in there, it should just slide. And you put it all back together. Here you go. You get your brake clean. Now that you're done touching everything, you spray it all off, wipe it down. That's it. Back at the crib. Time to unload. I think I need a service truck, huh? But just like that, guys. That's how you make a couple dollars on your day off.